What's up, everybody? This is the Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening, and today we will be discussing Pluto in the first house. But first, we're going to break down Pluto and what Pluto's all about. So, now Pluto is about death, it's about rebirth, transformation, it's about reinventing yourself. It has a lot to do with things that are hidden, secretive, hidden knowledge, hidden information, has to do with sex, pleasure, taboo topics, things that people don't want to discuss and talk about. It has to do with dark matters, okay? Crises, um, painful, intense situations. This is all Pluto, okay? Pluto um, is connected and linked to the sign of Scorpio, okay? And Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Pluto. Okay, its original ruler was Mars, and it still is. And the new ruler is Pluto. So Pluto is the higher octave of Mars. Okay, so it does bring on destructive, okay, even violent and intense situations into your life. It's very intense. So now the first house in the natal birth chart. What is the first house? And what is this all about? The first house has to do with your self image, the way that you perceive yourself, the way you want to be perceived, and how people also view and perceive you out in the world. Okay, so it has a lot to do with the outer. Okay, it has to do with taking action. Okay, it is ruled by Mars, the first house, Aries. Okay, so like I just said, Scorpio is also ruled by Mars. So this placement is a double whammy. Okay, that's just what it is. So it's going to be a powerful placement to have if you have this in your natal birth chart. This is going to be a dynamic uh, placement. So now let's jump right into this. Pluto in the first house. These men and women, okay, will be able and are very much able to reinvent themselves and transform their life, their situations into something completely different. Okay. Um, these are definitely the type of people that it's going to be hard for you to read them, hard for you to be able to figure them out. They do hold in them and possess a secretive nature. Okay, so much may not be revealed to the eye. Even when you think that you have, you damn sure have not, because these people are very hidden about things that went on, took place in their lives. Okay, they're very passionate people. All right, very loyal people. So they do look for that out in other people as well. These are definitely the type of people that can look like they are unapproachable just by just looking at them. Okay, they might have a rough look. They might look like they're mean. They might look serious. Okay, but now when they open up their mouths, okay, this is where people will be like, wow, and stunned, amazed, okay, by their minds, the capacity that they hold, that they can hold a conversation, that they know several things, and that these people are wise and experienced. Okay, these people come into this world and they have to go through many different crises. Many different obstacles and mountains are in these people's way. Okay, from even just being able to obtain success, exert their energy, just being able to do certain things. A lot of things are in their way, but yet and still, these people do move through it. They move through this shit. Now, Pluto in the first house, these men and women are going to be very much have a lot of sexual aura to them, okay, surrounded by them. They are so very attractive people. Their eyes, they have a lot of definition in their eyes, okay. It's like it's mesmerizing these men and women. If you have displacement, you know what I'm talking about. But they do have a alluring, mysterious, secretive. If it's a man, he's an Adonis. I mean, he's just like fine, fine as wine, a woman. She's just beautiful, beautiful fucking woman. You know, these people are head turners. Okay, so you know how when they walking down the block, you like, God damn, these are these people, and they also have a mannerism about them that draws out and exudes out sexual energy, just pouring it right out into the world every single damn day. Their personalities and the way that they look is very magnetic and charismatic. Okay, these people are powerful and naturally intense people. They have a high sex appeal and a high sex drive. Please keep that in mind. However, these men and women do have trust issues and power struggles. Okay, so it's not easy for these men and women to be able to allow you in their comfort zone and being full free to be able to open up to you and expose certain things about themselves to you. Um, it's something that just would not let them allow to do this. Okay, they are highly intuitive and they can spot out uh, real shit and they can spot out fake shit. They know when somebody's not being their true self. They know when somebody's not authentic. They know when people are official, okay? And somebody that's being superficial. They know how to pinpoint this very well, and it's going to be hard for you to be able to pinpoint who they really are, okay, because they have that link to them that something's going to be hidden, but it's going to make you want to know more. It's going to make you want to be on it, okay? People can even actually become very much obsessed with these people, okay, because they hold all this energy within them, intense energy, intense lovers. So if you are dating them, okay, you could very well become obsessed with them, but don't get it twisted because they can also become um obsessed lovers themselves. They can be obsessed in a relationship too. Um, love wholeheartedly and be very much giving in a relationship. And they can become very obsessed. Feeling like you are theirs. Okay, this is mine. Yeah, this shit is something else. These men and women would do very well in being actors and actresses. Okay, they do know how to hold that light, the limelight, and do very well in this area. Also, could be very good at healing somebody, being a healer for people that have went through things that they have went through. So let's talk about some of the things that these men and women may have went through. So now, early on in their life, okay, these men and women could have went through some intense extreme um storms in their world right off the rip. Okay, like, so just even coming into this world, entering this world, they could have dealt with a lot of abuse, mental abuse, verbal abuse, uh physical abuse. They could have very much had sexual abuse done to them early on in their childhood, these men and women. And because of this, it makes these people rough, okay, in their dealings, in their approaches in life today. They were just constantly and consistently surrounded by drama, okay, chaotic situations. It was could have been a household full of lies and secrets. Okay, a lot of things could have been going on and taking place in their home life, and if it wasn't in their home, okay, the people that they actually live with, it was still being put out here. So they could have very well been seeing a parent being abused mentally, physically, emotionally. Okay, a lot of this stuff could have took place within this child's life. Okay, so now these men and women grow up and they are now adults. Okay, they are adults and they can have a mind to be able to want to protect themselves, want to guard themselves, okay, from all of this hurt, pain, shame. They could have very well felt like they was being neglected or rejected when they had viewpoints, when they had things they wanted to say, or had skills that they might have wanted to show the parent or even brothers and sisters. They could have downplayed the shit that they did as if their work wasn't good enough, like almost as if these men and women were not worth it. So now, when they grow up into this adult life, these same things reoccur in their lives, okay, in relationships, friendships, still in the family dynamic. They can have people in their circle, okay, and then these are the tighter circles, the main circle, can view these people for how they used to be. So now these men and women could have very well have had a criminal mind, okay, came up with get rich scheme plans, schemers and scammers, drug dealers, hustlers, okay, people that's out there and busting licks, people that's out there that's just doing a whole bunch of shit. um they could have been out there taking people money, extorting people. You see what I'm saying? Give me your shit right now, motherfucker. I want it all. You know what I'm saying? They could have been bullies. But however it went, okay, the people around them remember this, and they will still look at this person as this is who you really are. Now, this may have been how they were. And even though these traits and characteristics are still in them, still in their makeup, they can still transform into something new. As I said earlier on in the video, they can come to a realization and come to an understanding that they want more for themselves. They want to make a full, complete change. They want to be able to obtain all the other goals that they want. Okay, they might want a business. They might get a business. They might have a business, and people can see them having this business. Oh, that shit, they have another one. Okay, and people will still look at them and not recognize them for what it is that they're doing now, because they're stuck in the past on the shit that they have done. So they can really criticize these people, beat them down, talk about them bad behind their back, not want these people to fully bloom to their full growth and potential. People can become very jealous of these men and women, very envious of them, okay, trying to figure out how did they even get this? When did they have the opportunity or the amount of money to be able to put all of this shit together? How did they be able to start this business? How did they go out there and be able to have this house? Oh my God, they have a garden in their backyard. People don't understand it and they don't like it. Okay, these are the type of people that are close to them do this to them. So you can find with this placement, Pluto in the first house, that people that are not even that close to them will be the very links and people that could be connected to their success. Okay, those would be more of the supportive people, more of the people that would show up and support them in that kind of way, encourage them in that kind of way, where you would think that the family would do that. You would think that the family would step up and come and be supportive and be there cheering them on, or maybe even their mate, okay, their partner. You would think that their partners would be the one that's going to be showing up in this kind of way. Their friends are going to show up in this way. And unfortunately, that is not the damn case. Now, you might have some family members that will. You might have some friends that will. You might have a partner that might. But a lot of times it can play out with any one of those scenarios I just said. And it can be really strongly placed in that area. Okay, people with this placement do have in their inner circles and the ones they hold dearest to their heart, um, that want certain things out of them. They want them to do certain things, and then when they go and do the very thing that you wanted them to do, they will criticize them. They will act like they ain't shit. They ain't worth shit. You ain't worth a damn. Okay, you're a bum. You know, and all types of things can happen with this placement. I'm telling you, I know people with this placement, and I know how it plays out. They can give their all. They can give their damn last, and people will treat them as if they didn't do a goddamn thing. Okay, so these people do have a rage inside of them. Okay, a very much rage of anger inside of them. These people are very good with their hands. Okay, you have to remember that the first house is ruled by Aries, and Aries ruling planet is Mars. Okay, and now we're bringing into play Pluto, which is ruled by Scorpio. It's connected to Scorpio. And Scorpio is also ruled by Mars. So as I said, this is a double whammy. Okay? This is a powerful placement. These men and women, they ain't playing no shit. They ain't playing no games. They is ready to throw them hands. They is ready to bring them things out. They are ready to bring them knives out. They are ready for the war. They ain't damn playing with you. They are not fucking playing with you. These men and women can go to war when they feel like they are being violated, when they feel like they are being threatened, when they feel like they are owed and they are due something. Okay? Very skillful fighters, these men and women. Oh no, they will pound you the fuck out. And that's a fact. Okay? What else can I say about this placement? If somebody uh, wrongs them, okay, does them wrong, these people will definitely want to seek out revenge. They will seek out to pay you back. Okay, so this is very much linked to, like I said, the thugs, the thugettes, okay, the bullies. And they do have within them a criminal mind. They hold a criminal mind, but they also hold a business mind. And see, this is where people get it messed up. Just because somebody has a criminal mind, it doesn't mean it's just limited to that. It's not, okay? All of these things stem from being in a gang, a mafia, or anything like that. All of those things stem from a certain kind of mind that just might have been a little bit more geared to the violent world, okay, or the greasiest side on how to get it. But now, with this placement, these people can transform themselves into something completely different, okay? They want love and respect, okay? This is what these men and women want. They don't really want all the chaotic bullshit. They're always just consistently surrounded by it. All right, now, when it comes down to a lot of times, their reactions to things, when things get way too out of hand or they feel like they are being overwhelmed, they can become very reckless, okay? They can be drawn to escapism, just drinking a whole lot of alcohol, using a lot of drugs, smoking a whole bunch of bud, a whole bunch of weed, and this is where the rage, and the violence can really come into play at, because a lot of things that go on, it's hard for them to get it out their minds, okay, and just really come to grips for what it was and how things went. You see what I'm saying? Why was it me? Why did I have to go through so much? And they can tolerate and endure a lot of extreme situations. They can even settle in relationships that they know damn well are outdated and just are not useful anymore. It's useless, but they will still hang on to the hope. Even with family members that have done them wrong, they will still hold on to wishing that one day it could turn out a different way. They could find themselves being very disappointed. They could come to find out that their family is not who they thought that they were. They could find out that their partner is not who they thought that they were. Their friends wasn't who that they were. So it goes so many levels. Okay, their partners and friends can feel like they are better than them. Okay, and like they ain't worth it. They ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? They're worthless, useless. Okay, and what I will say about this placement, Pluto in the first house, it is all about your environment, especially when you get older into your adult life. Okay, making sure that you surround yourself around more positive people, not negative people. It can have an it can have a complete impact on your mental state. If you're around people that are always violent, always talk about doing crazy shit, bullshit, just chaotic situations in general, this can trickle down into your mind, okay, and have you start feeling and thinking a little towards that way. But if it's positive and more motivating, more uplifting, okay, this will also creep up into your mind also and make you want to be like that also. You see what I'm saying? These people do have their own minds, don't get it twisted, but sometimes when you surround yourself around a certain type of company, um, it can become your reality too, because you are now associated with it. All right. Um, what else can I say about this placement? These men and women are just rough people, um, very thorough people. However, they're very consistent. They're inconsistent. They are consistent in their progress. Okay, being progressive. They want to obtain great works, great goals. They want to be able to inspire somebody, uplift somebody. These are the type of people that would definitely give to the homeless. They would give to somebody that is disabled, help them out, speak with somebody about crises, hardcore life lessons that they had to go through, that they are still going through right now. These men and women can reach somebody to their fucking soul, okay, to the core. These people can hit it because you know what? They've been there. They know what it's like to feel like that you gave your all, you gave your last, okay, to the family, and then they didn't want to even let you even keep staying here, or they just cut the lights off on you. You know, they just wanted to see bad shit happen to you. So a lot of times with this placement, these men and women can very well feel like they wanted things to go a certain kind of way, and they will end up usually 9 times out of 10 moving completely away. Okay, now they're in a different direction. They're in a different light, and with them, the person that holds this placement, the Pluto in the first house, they could very well wish and want to be able to bring the family members with them, or bring the friends with them. Okay, if they had to get away and go somewhere, they would want that. But they do know too that everybody's not going to be able to come. Everybody's not going to want to come. So then they still have to make up in their mind the choice. Do I stay and deal with my current situation that is so mentally draining, so chaotic for me? Or do I just go into myself, into my destiny, into my life, and make myself happy? Okay, because if you stay in this situation is doing nothing but breaking you down, tearing you down, making you hurt, making you feel resentful, making you feel like vengeful, making you feel like you want to rip their heads off or choke them out or attack them, rip out somebody's eye. You know what I mean? And all kinds of thoughts can go on in these men and women heads. Okay? For the most part, they seek out the love. They seek out respect. They want honesty. They don't want to be lied to either. A big thing with this placement is betrayal. People betraying them. People pretending, acting like they are down for them and they're really not. They have a different agenda. Um, People can be trying to just get money out of these people. Okay? Have their own agenda, their own hidden scheming and scamming ways. These other people can look at them as a source for their income, for their wealth. Okay, these are the type of people that could be living somewhere. These people could be living somewhere and, excuse me, and they can give the person money every week, every single week, and they'll act like they didn't do shit. Okay. They'll make this situation very difficult. They won't let people come over and so that they could chill and hang out and have a good time. They won't let people really gather after they just gave you $300 this week, or $300 the week after, or every other week, or however it goes. You see what I'm saying? They will make their lives more difficult. They will make it seem like, oh, you didn't really do nothing. That was just $300. But no, it was really something because I gave you some rent. And then you asked me for another three, so I gave you another three. So now you got six when you was really supposed to get three. You see what I'm saying? So people look at what they do as not enough. It wasn't shit. And it's really, this placement is so, it's so powerful because these people do end up recognizing and taking it for what it is, because they come to the idea that it is what it is. People's feelings get hurt every single day. and their feelings just got hurt. Okay, and this is how they embrace it and accept it. They accept it as, I was hurt, I got hurt, I felt pain, but I'm going to live my life whether you like it or not. So with this placement, people are either gonna love them or hate them. There's nothing in between. Okay, there's nothing in between. Either you love them or you hate them. Same thing with them. Either they're gonna love you or they can just hate you. They can love very deeply, very strong, okay, very passionate, but they can hate your ass with that same damn passion. Okay, like I said, this placement is powerful, and these men and women, they hold some kind of deep rooted inner insecurities of rage, of ridicule, rejection, abandonment, neglected. Okay, and let me tell you something right now. These people will take your head off. They will choke your ass out. Okay, they will wait to see veins pop out your head. You fucking play with them. Okay, and they don't even want to get to this level and this point. But the thing is, if they get to this level and point, they like that shit. And it's hard for you to stop them. And it's going to be hard for you to control them. It's going to be hard for you to tame them. These are the type of people you can't even do that. You can't tame them. You can't stop these people. You can't stop it. Okay? But they can transform themselves, their attitudes, their movements, and their surroundings. And people can be very envious of them, very jealous of them. Okay? Not wanting to see these people succeed. There are people that will be in these men and women lives where people will tell them how they should be, talk about them behind their back. Okay, you know, might be in their face like, yeah, you could do it, and be behind their back talking to somebody else like, man, he ain't even gonna do nothing, or she ain't even about to do nothing. She just said she the same old bitch from back in the days that's not going to be successful, has a fucked up mind, or if it's a guy, he has a fucked up mind. He crazy. He ain't got it all. And this is how people view these people. And you want to know what it is? People are shocked, absolutely amazed when they find out that the same damn person that they was talking all that shit about is really into their truth, into who they are, know their worth, know their abilities, know their capabilities, and go out there and get it the right way, not the bullshit way. Once people see that, they don't have nothing else to do but to fucking respect it, even if they don't even love it. Okay? So this placement is real. This placement is real. And this is all I'm going to say on this placement for now. So in future videos to come out, we'll go into more depth into this. Okay, it's so much more that can be said. Okay, it's not limited to 28 minutes, 30 minutes. It's so much more, but I have to stop it right now. Okay, so please be sure to check out my online store. It is Grimy Gear at www.grimygear.com. Also, I am a caterer. If you need one, be sure to hit me up at supremeroyalcatering at gmail.com. I am the Chef Goddess also, and I got you. If you need my husband to do any work to your home, business, or swimming pool, be sure to hit him up at aronnesbitt90 at gmail.com. He does amazing work. His business is Steve's Handy Helpers. So if you need a birth chart, analyze. If you need me to break that down for you, it will be $70. If you need a compatibility chart, Synastry chart, or Composite chart, I got you also. It will be $90. All right. So I'm going to have everything in the description below. If you need that information, please like, subscribe, hit the bell every single time so you can keep getting notifications. This has been a force of nature, spiritual awakening. Love is love. Peace and blessings to you all. And I'ma holla at y'all and see y'all in the next one.